What is going on YouTube? Just helping you out here. And in this video, I am going to be building the mission models contained in bag 15 for the FLL Cargo Connect 2021-2022 game. Contained in this bag is the storage racks and 3 containers. They are light orange, blue, and lime green. And in order to successfully build those, you will be needing these 2 bags labeled number 15 right here, as well as this unlabeled bag. Now before we get started, I just want to apologize for any potential background noise or any slight variation in the lighting. With that said, let's get into the build, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so first up, you're going to be needing 2 of those blue pieces that are part pin and part axle, 2 of those gray pieces that have an axle hole in each end, and that long dark gray axle. And what you are going to do is you're going to put one of these gray pieces on either end of this long dark gray axle. And then you are going to insert the axle part of these blue pieces into the axle hole of the 2 gray pieces you just put on. And that should look just like this. Now you can set this piece off to the side. Now the next piece that you need to make 2 of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and make both at the same time. Now you'll be needing 12 of those black pins and 2 of those size 13 orange beams. You know they're size 13 because they have 13 holes. And so what you're going to do is you're going to insert these black pins in the following holes. 1 on the left end hole. You're going to skip 1 hole and insert 1 in the next hole. Then you're going to skip 2 holes and insert another one. Then you're going to skip 1 hole. Then 2 more holes, and then the last pin will go in the end hole. So just like that, and now I'm going to do this to the other one. So you should have 2 pieces that look just like this. Now you'll be needing 6 of these gray H's, and you are going to insert 1 onto each set of black pins. Just like that, and now I'm going to do it to the other one. So you should have 2 pieces that look just like this. Now you'll be needing 12 of these orange L's. And now for each set of gray pins, you're going to insert them into the second hole from the left and the second hole from the right on the long side of these orange L's. You just want to make sure that the short side of the L is pointed down and the long side is pointed in the same direction as all the other ones. And I will point that out once I have completed the piece. So just taking a look at this side, you'll see that the short side of all of these L's are pointed down and the long ends are all pointed to the left. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And you'll notice that the short sides of these L's are all pointed down, and the long sides of these L's are pointed in the same direction as the long sides of the ones on the other side. And that should look just like this. And now I'm going to make the other one. And now you should have two identical pieces that look just like this. Now you can go ahead and pick up this piece I told you to set aside earlier. And now what you want to do is you want to flip these over. And then you are going to insert this blue pin right here into this corner hole right here. And then you're going to insert the blue pin on the other side into this corner hole right here. And now that should look just like this. Now you'll be needing 2 more of those dark gray axles, 4 of those blue pieces that are part pin and part axle, and 4 of those gray pieces that have an axle hole in each end. And now you're going to do the same thing you did before. You're going to insert these gray pieces onto either end of this dark gray axle. And then you're going to take the axle part of both of these blue pieces and insert them in the other end of these gray pieces. So that should look like this, and you need to make another one. So both pieces should be identical and look just like this. And now what you want to do is you want to take this blue pin right here and insert it into this end hole right here. And then you want to take the other one and insert this blue pin right here into this hole right here. And that should look just like this. Now you'll be needing 3 of those gray H's and 1 of those size 13 orange beams. And what you're going to do is you're going to insert those gray H's into the beam in the following holes. So 1 at the end right here. Then you're going to skip 2 holes and insert 1 right here. And then finally the last one will go in the other end right here. And that should look just like this. Now you'll be needing 2 black pins, and you are going to put 1 of those in this hole and 1 in this hole. Just like that. Now you'll be needing a size 13 orange beam, and you are going to attach that to the 2 black pins that you just put in. Just like this. Now you'll be needing 3 orange L's, and you are again going to insert 1 of these orange L's onto each set of gray pins, 1 in this hole right here, and another in this hole right here. Now this time you want the long side of all of these L's to be faced to the left, and you want the short side to be faced up. So now if I put on the other 2, you'll see that's the case. All 3 short sides up, all 3 long sides to the left. And it should look just like this. Now what you want to do is you want to insert this blue pin right here into this corner hole right here. And that should look just like this. Now you'll be needing 3 of those gray H's and 1 of those size 13 orange beams. And you are going to insert these similarly to how you did before. 1's going to go at the end right here. You're going to skip 2 holes and insert another one. And finally the last one will go in the last 3 holes. Just like that. Now you'll be needing 2 black pins, and you are going to insert those into this hole and this hole. Just like that. Now you'll be needing a size 13 orange beam, and you are going to attach that onto these 2 black pins that you just put in. Just like this. Now you'll be needing these 3 orange L's, and you are again going to insert those onto each set of gray pins in this hole and this hole, just like this. You'll notice again that the short side of this L is pointed up, but in this case the long side should be facing to the right. And that should look just like this. And now this is getting a little tough to hold with just one hand, but you want to insert this blue pin right here into this corner hole right here. This is now the completed storage racks, and it should look just like this. And now I'm going to set this off to the side. So now we need to build the 3 different colored containers, but they are all built the same way, so I'm just going to go ahead and build them all at the same time. So now you'll be needing 3 of those gray pieces that have a pin and an axle hole, and 6 total plates. 2 of them are blue, 2 of them are light orange, and 2 of them are lime green. Now there is just one thing about these plates that I would like to point out. These pieces do have a top and a bottom, so you'll notice right here, this is the top. It's mostly flat except for this little ridge in the middle, but if you flip it over, you see there's this big hole in the middle, and that's how you know it's the bottom. So now with each color plate here, you want to take one of those gray pieces and insert the pin into this bottom right hole on the top face of the plate. Make sure that goes all the way through. And then what you're going to do is you're going to insert the rest of this gray pin right here into the bottom right hole of another plate, except this time it's going to be the bottom face that you insert that pin into. So just like that, and now I'm going to do that with the other 2 colors. So now you should have 3 identical pieces that look just like this. Now you'll be needing 9 of these gray pieces that have a pin and an axle hole. And what you want to do is you want to insert the pin part of those gray pieces into the remaining 3 holes of this plate. Just like that, and now I'm going to do that to the others. So now your 3 pieces should look just like this. And now you'll be needing 12 of these dark gray pieces that are part pin and part axle. And what you want to do is you want to insert the axle part of these dark gray pieces into each of these axle holes right here. Just like that, and now I'm going to do that to the other 2. And you should now have 3 pieces that look just like this. Now you'll be needing another 6 plates, 2 of them lime green, 2 of them blue, and 2 of them light orange. And now what you want to do is you want to take the first plate bottom face up and insert it onto these 4 dark gray pins. And then you are going to take the other plate, except this time top face up, and put it on the 4 dark gray pins. Just like that, and now I'm going to do it to the other ones. These are now your 3 completed containers, and they should look just like this. Now, just before we finish up this video, there is one thing that I would like to point out. If we take a look at my bag 15 right here, you'll see that we have an extra black pin. If you have something similar, do not be worried. Typically they include extra pieces, usually the smaller ones. In case you happen to lose one, you'll have a spare and it won't be a huge deal. Alright, so here we have the completed storage racks and the lime green, blue, and light orange containers. And those are the mission models contained in bag 15. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Feel free to check out all our other LEGO videos in the playlist in the top left corner. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, leave a comment if you have any questions or an idea for a future video. You can also follow my Instagram in the description below. And lastly, please don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about my channel so I can grow and help more of you guys out. I'm just helping you out. See you in the next video.